Alexander was a courageous and sympathetic young knight who once lived in a distant kingdom. His realm was renowned for its abundant fields, imposing castles, and a magnificent dragon guarding the territory. Alexander got a distress call from the king one bright morning. The dragon, who had always protected the kingdom and been a friend to it, had become ill and restless. To find a cure and bring peace back to their beloved country, the king asked Alexander for assistance. Alexander set out on a perilous journey because he felt a sense of duty and love for his kingdom. He set out in search of the knowledge of a wise old sorceress who lived atop the highest mountain, armed only with his trusty sword, shield, and a heart full of resolve. Alexander faced difficulties that put his strength and bravery to the test as he ascended the perilous slopes. He overcame perilous cliffs, chilly winds, and fantastical creatures that stood in his way, always keeping his sights set on the goal of discovering the treatment for the sick dragon. Alexander finally made it to the top of the mountain after days of arduous travel. He discovered the knowledgeable sorceress there, who welcomed him with a friendly smile. She explained that a rare enchanted flower that grew in a secret grove deep within the magical forest was the source of the dragon's illness. Alexander entered the magical forest, grateful for the sorceress's advice. As he continued on, he came across magical creatures, talking animals, enchanted fairies, and other magical beings that presented both opportunities and challenges for him to overcome. Alexander eventually came across the secret grove, which was softly lit by the moonlight. He discovered the elusive enchanted flower, the key to rescuing the dragon and bringing tranquility to the realm in its heart. Alexander carefully plucked the flower and held it in his hands. It was ready to revive the sick dragon as its petals glowed with healing magic. With a heart full of optimism and resolve, he hastened back to the kingdom. The kingdom rejoiced at seeing their gallant knight and the miraculous flower upon his return. Alexander gave the dragon the treatment along with the physicians of the kingdom, watching as the mighty animal's scales glistened with renewed vigor. The dragon revealed a secret, a treasure buried deep within its lair, as it began to recover. The treasure was a book with tales of bravery, compassion, and the strength of community rather than gold or precious stones. The dragon explained that its condition was a test to see if the citizens of the kingdom understood the value of compassion, kindness, and the connection between people and nature. From that moment on, Alexander developed into more than just a knight, but also a shining example of kindness and knowledge. Inspiring the citizens of the kingdom to coexist peacefully with the environment and its inhabitants, he told tales from the dragon's book. Under the leadership of their sage and compassionate knight, the kingdom prospered. Alexander had learned from his adventures that true strength is not only found in physical ability, but also in the courage to stand up for what is right, the empathy to understand others, and the force of harmony and unity. The story of Alexander, the brave knight, thus became a legend passed down through the ages, a reminder that true heroism is found in the hearts of those who fight for justice, foster compassion, and safeguard the delicate balance between humankind and the environment we inhabit.